It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns on Sunday night primetime.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is a rockin' as they await the start of this one. We're here at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many backs in this one, both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Cleveland. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
The NFL's Comeback Player of the Year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of new. A new system, a new coordinator. And for Geno Smith, he'd tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
Escapes out to the left. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Browns are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening. Was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it can feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Another one for 4. Big gap up the middle. And he has it all the way down to the 8. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Staying on the ground with 4. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. And it's caught. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock, so hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field, so it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Smith. He puts everything behind this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Ford running right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off creating that negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Watson. Able to get it to Moore. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Brought in by Ford. Has some daylight through the 40. He's got room to roam here. Has a hole left, room to run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having. Yeah,
this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's 2nd and goal. forward, straight ahead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Watson has it, 3rd and goal. Buys time, rolling right. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for the back that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First down, Smith to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Smith. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Smith on 3rd and short. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Oh, they're going for this. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Watson. Forced out to his right. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns driving. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket. You get
Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Smith on 3rd and long. He lofts it deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Tyler Lockett. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch is almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, partners. They turn it over on downs.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
A give up the middle to Ford. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running is Ford. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Give him the 1st half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. The Seahawks are going to take over late in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Ford. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. It's 2nd and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
I was so spoiled for so many years in my Seattle market watching the Legion of Boom do their thing. That's what I see and think of when a safety makes a play behind the line of scrimmage like that. They didn't just want to tackle you. They wanted to end you.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So it's halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top at the break. Now it's down to Florida where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Browns were given a solid performance in that first half from their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. First and 10. Here's Watson. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Watson on first and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
To the ground with Ford. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third and long for him here. That's Tillman. He's got it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Hopkins for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return starts from the goal line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a... Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. State. The Browns close in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Looking to throw, Smith. Rolling left, buying some time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Smith. To the left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Walker on first down. Spinning his way into space. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Offense up to the line fast. From the 28. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. The Seahawks have possession, and this fight.
Right here, one time.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
He's going deep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2. They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Ford. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Here's a give to Ford. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Watson. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. This is Ford on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Watson. Got a man. It's Njoku. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
On the carry, it's Ford. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Another one for Ford. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. On is Hopkins for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And like a swarm of hornets, the coverage has been everywhere this offense has tried to throw it. So many possessions lost to interceptions, as we're being reminded of right here.
Yeah, think about it from a pure mathematical perspective. That's as many as 24 to 20, even 32 points left on the table offensively. That's enough to win a brand new football game. Kept off the board by a secondary. You call them Hornets, I call them dancing like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
I love it. Flushed out of the pocket. A bit of desperation on this thing, and they pick him off again. And the Browns get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Ford. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. Ball on the left hand, coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Seahawks offense running out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Flush down out to his left. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Buying some time right. He's running with it. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So the Browns come away with the win. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right? You really see them come out with just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player is told, dating back to your Pop Warner and high school days. Defend your home turf. When somebody comes in and tries to knock you off inside your own building, well, you need to have the fortitude, the guts, the resolve to fight back and go get those wins. What an energized locker room right now. It always is when you do your collective job successfully and you do it in your own house.